Today's going to be a quick video. It's going to be basically a little quick tip about when you don't want to remove collections from your credit report. Hello everyone, this is Joseph. You're watching Credit Commit, where we're committed to helping you build credit. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. And go ahead and hit that like button. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. And we do have other videos covering topics about how to remove collections, when you want to remove collections. We got other videos about CPNs. Let's get right into it. So today is going to be a quick tip when you don't actually want to remove a collection from your credit report. So basically, if you have a really old collection, let's say about 6 years old, at that point you don't want to remove that if that's your oldest account. The reason I say that is because you're going to want that age of credit history. You basically want at least 5 years of credit history. So say you have some good accounts that are active and they're only about 6 months old, 9 months old, or you just opened these accounts. So if you get rid of that collection that's super old, your age of credit history is going to be about 9 months or less than a year, or just maybe a year and a half, depending on whenever you have that account that's in good standing. And if you have no accounts in good standing, you want to at least keep the oldest one on there, because it actually affects your credit score very little if you have new active accounts. If you have a new account that's been reporting for about like 6 to 9 months, you want to go ahead and keep that collections on there from 6 years ago, because your age of credit history is going to be really long. And it doesn't actually have a big impact because you do have on-time payments reporting and things like that. If you go ahead and remove that account, it's actually going to harm your credit more than it's going to help you. It's going to drop your score drastically because that age of credit history is going to be gone. So yeah, it's a collection, but at the same time, it's actually giving you that age of credit history, showing that you had credit for about 6 years. By you having that age of credit history for about 6 years, that's going to actually boost your score for having such a long history, even though that history may not have been good, because that may be a collections account. That's showing that you have had credit for about 6 years versus having credit only for 9 months. When you have credit for such a short amount of time, for like 9 months or less than 3 years, you're more of a risk because they don't know if you know how to handle credit or not. I know that sounds a little bit crazy and a little bit contradicting, because you're thinking like, well, if I have a collection from 6 years ago and I got new credit, the new credit's probably better, right? No, not exactly, because your age of credit history is going to be super short. And some companies might not even give you any credit because they're going to say that the length of credit history is just too short. You're not going to even get approved for certain items. But if you have that collection, you still have a chance, because if you're reporting positively, then basically you have a better chance because you got a long age of credit history. You're showing the on-time payments with your new accounts. So at this point, you could keep that collection on there from 6 years ago, and basically you're just building on top of it. So you're basically applying for more secure credit cards, paying those on time. You're doing a self-lender. The link is in the description if you want to sign up for self-lender. That's a secure loan because you want that credit mix. You want that age of credit. This is just a quick tip. This is when you don't want to remove any collections. If you do have an old account that is in good standings, then let's go ahead and knock out those collections. The only time you keep it is if you have no old account that's at least 5 years old that's in good standing. If you don't have any accounts that are in good standing that are old, then go ahead and keep one collection on there from like 6 years ago or however old it is. And at that point, that's going to keep your age of credit history super low. So keep that in mind. You don't want to wipe your credit clean. You want that age of credit history. Trust me, you want that age of credit history. You don't want to make the mistake of erasing everything from your credit profile and you're starting fresh. You don't want that, because it's just going to take a lot longer in order to build your credit. When you have something on there old, it could be a student loan, it could be something that's super old, keep it on your credit. With that being said, that's just another quick tip for you about when you want to actually keep something on your credit. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit the like button. That's going to go ahead and help with the YouTube algorithm so other people can see this video as well. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you get notified. And on that note, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching that video. Go ahead and subscribe below, and you're going to go over here to the right, and you're actually going to go ahead and watch some more videos from me, because I'm going to keep giving you tips and tricks on how to build your credit, how to boost your score, how to boost it fast, the steps to take it in order to boost your score. So just go ahead and watch that other video. Subscribe below if you haven't. Go ahead and subscribe below and watch.